Tuisonga nambe ni kana serikali ya kati kwisila kwemuvea wa Aîmi ni ethia ina cha fertilizer ulani wa tani ngili manele 45 nthini wa Kisuani kaunti ya Mombasa bala metongwe ni minister wa maundu ma Aîmi Mithika Linturi ulaita mukite nthini wa kaunti ya Mombasa bala waweta kana fertilizer uno withi wa witethesia Aîmi mama yani ulokethi wa winyecho kwambia chumwa chukite bala waweta kana serikali ni ithi tuyende kuthinikia Aîmi kwa kwithwa mayole lwatho wa ikenda withi ni mayalia ukwati wa vandhitu ya Kenya na weta kana Musu William Ruto no ithi tu aende kuthinikia maundu ma Aîmi ikenda withi ni mailwa nambe
45,000 metric tons of fertilizer to our farmers is what we are flagging off today. That translates to over 900,000 bags that we want our farmers to use to apply to their tea. And this is as a result of the commitment that the government has made to continually support our farmers. And I want to thank the Kenya Tea Development Agency, Ktda, for really being there and making sure that whenever our tea farmers require fertilizer, then fertilizer is available. I remember we are here in October when we also released another batch of around 45,000, and that fertilizer has been properly utilized during this rain season. But I think it's important for me to say that since we have made it clear a number of times, and because we want to increase productivity, we want to increase production so that we can really be able to enjoy more yield, and government having stepped in to subsidize the cost of fertilizer. The fertilizer that the farmers are buying now is at 2,500. My continuous plea is for our farmers to double the application of fertilizer in their farms, because there's correlation, or there's direct proportionate relationship between the amount of fertilizer applied and the amount of yield. This fertilizer available to our farmers, because we must be able to give back and appreciate the goodwill that we have seen from our farmers, and I must also thank our farmers profusely for coming out to support the government's cost towards reducing cost of living. And the cost of living can only be achieved through our people getting back to the farms. And President William Ruto has pronounced himself a number of times. His core business is to support production, is to subsidize production by way of ensuring that the costs of inputs are calmed down, so that our farmers are able to access them cheaply and produce our food cheaply, produce tea cheaply. And I think he has kept this promise, and we will continue making sure this support goes to farmers, because at the end of the day, then farmers are able to realize that whatever we've been promising, we've been able to deliver. And for you, we've also working a mechanism with our county governments to ensure the last mile delivery is achieved through our collaboration between the national government and the county governments, where we have told the county we are trending better than before. We are now attracting more participants in the coffee auction. I have license because it's me who does it. The coffee marketers, 72 of them. I have increased the competition.